Talk is gold, hard gold plated, silver bullet, coral cheeks. Talk is gold, hard gold plated, silver bullet, coral cheeks.
So it's very hard, women saying, to describe how amazing the Kimberleys are. To start off with, we had headwinds and side winds like 4 or 5 days in a row. It was really mentally tough.
Well, I'm Rachel Hamills. I am the wife of
Rob, that's me.
and we have 2 boys on board.
You've got to take the first step to get out and explore and discover what you're made of. And Bonnie's just a great example of that. We just sort of like what she was doing, really. There's a lot of similarities. We also have an affinity with the charity that she's raising money for. I've lost 2 brothers, one to suicide. The critical thing is how you respond to that grief, and often talking about it is a good thing with friends, family, even strangers.
Straight up through here, which is like a treadmill. We've got 20k to do, and if it turns on us, then we're in trouble.
Searching for crocodiles for the past pretty much like 10 days. You could see all of the teeth. It was a lot more sort of like a grey colour, a silvery colour than I was expecting, which made us realise that we've probably been past so many and haven't seen them. So
Shone light, and it was just like, it makes it up there, something like that. The tail was going away.
100k down today. I've had in my mind since this morning to possibly go for 160. If I can do 60k now, then we'll get me 160 and we'll submit it for the world record.
I can't. That's it.
Only 10k to go. Really swollen fingers or a big one. Yeah, so I've only got a little blister there. The blisters have been really good, but fluid, yeah. I think you can expect that from 160, which I hadn't actually done before, so it would be interesting to see how I pull up. Recovery lab back on the Gold Coast overseas, and basically they help to flush lactic acid out and release the muscles. Look at that, it's changed the colour of my hand completely. You can see the difference here compared to that one. That one's really swollen. Oh, yeah. I don't have to do anything for myself.
Just relax, we've got you covered.
Thank you.
And seeing things like what Bonnie's doing tells us a message of get out there, live life, push your boundaries, find out what it is you want to do with your life, challenge yourself, do lots of different things, find out what you're good at. There's something that I came up with earlier, which was that the mind leads the body, and you need to keep your mind in a positive state, whatever that takes. The mind is like a muscle as well, and the more you work on it, the stronger it gets. So Mike, my coach, and I were chatting the other day, and we came up with pain is the fuel to greatness. If you want to do something that not a lot of people have done or that no one's done, the pain's going to be the difference. My eldest brother Kerry in the 1970s was having his overseas adventure, sailing the 7 seas. This is in 1978. He got blown off course and ended up in Cambodian waters, taking shelter behind an island called Koh Tang, about 50 kilometres offshore, and that evening he was attacked by a naval gunboat. Were taken prisoner back to Tuol Sleng prison in Phnom Penh, which was likened to the Auschwitz of Cambodia, where the 2 of them were tortured for a couple of months. They were forced to sign confessions to being CIA, and were then executed. And we lived vicariously by Kerry's journey, and man, it was so amazing. So we have to go to Cambodia, and we'll take our boys to the prison and talk about it.
I don't know how I got these scars. Yeah, I found it pretty interesting how like chill she is. She doesn't complain at all. She'll get out of the water after a 100k day and ask, how is everybody?
Yeah, just super upbeat. Just cool.
8,000 kilometers!
Hooray! Yeah!
Thank you.
Yeah!
Thank you. Thanks.
Well done, Jill.
Thanks.
Yeah!
Let's